G'day, Brendan Torpy from AGF Seeds here. Look after our research and development work we do here at our Smeaton site. And today we're just standing in our Winter Canola forage trial here at Smeaton. So we've got quite a bit going on with Winter Canola this year with forage evaluation and grain yield trials. Right here, this site was sown here at Smeaton on the 25th of March, had good follow-up rainfall. And the idea of this trial was to look at both two times the sowing of a March or mid-April, mid-autumn sowing and a later autumn sowing further down the line here. But the trial here was set up primarily to look at grazing performance or biomass performance of all of the varieties we're undertaking screening work and evaluation work on, and comparing those to our current commercial varieties, as well as the current large commercial varieties in the winter canola space on the market. So this trial, not far off its first grazing or first simulated graze for biomass results, and depending on how the season tracks, we would look to do perhaps a secondary grazing later in the winter. We're first day of winter here today, and then we will lock the trial up for then grain yield assessment following that. And that's complete. This is going to be completed on both as I was saying, a mid-autumn sowing time and a late autumn sowing time comparison. So if you just walk with me, I'll give you a bit of an indication of just some of the key varieties we're looking at. You can see Feast here from Pacific Seeds is one of the leading winter canola grazing varieties on the market. And that's here next door to Captain, which is our new winter canola coming to market. And then here next to that is Phoenix. So immediate observation there, there's a lot of reasons that as AGF we're evolving from Phoenix and the movement to Captain. The grain yield performance of Captain has been a standout in our trials, as well as independent trials, field applied research or far hyper yielding canola, as well as Southern Farming Systems work across Victoria, New South Wales and South Australia. But also the forage performance of Captain in terms of its in terms of its early vigour and biomass production that we've measured to date has seen 15 to 20% advantage over Phoenix and other commercial varieties in that space. And I think it's quite evident here as we're approaching probably that first grazing time at the start of June from a 25th of March sowing versus Phoenix, where you can see some of that improvement in that vigour and early biomass. So there's Captain there, the exciting grain yield potential and biomass that we're seeing from that there in a dual purpose system. We've also got the benchmark 970 here. The 970 performance here is not what we anticipate from this variety with what we've seen with this trial, but obviously we've included 970 in the trial as a benchmark because it has been one of the benchmark commercial lines in that winter canola space, obviously for a long time. If you walk with me up here, Sam, I just wanted to have a look at also some of the other novel varieties we have in the trial, and one being here is a winter-spring hybrid, so a variety that composes, as the word suggests, both winter and spring genetics. So we've only had one previous look at this variety back in 2021, and this variety was flowering about 2 weeks earlier than most of our winter canola varieties that we've just looked at. So it puts it in a different flowering window category. The reason of including it in this early time of sowing was to look at, obviously you can see its biomass production to date is fantastic compared to what we've just looked at. The real question is going to be, with this variety, has it got enough vernalisation hold from that early time of sowing to not run and go reproductive too early? So That's what we're going to be looking at here, as well as its biomass production. But you can see to date an outstanding performance. And you've also got Niza there next door as another commercial comparison on the market right now. So yeah, from that 25th of March sowing time, we're 1st of June today. This is the production we've achieved. We've had a great start with rainfall on this soil type. We haven't had too much waterlogging. So yeah, some exciting results to come from this this year.